Sarah, I wanted to reach out before tomorrow's meeting. What more is there to discuss? I know this isn't easy. I want to make sure we handle things properly. Properly? After a 6-month affair? That wasn't planned. It just happened. Nothing just happens for half a year. I truly love Mike. I'll make them both happy. Like I did for 15 years? This is different. He's different with me. I've heard that before. I'm grateful you're agreeing to the divorce terms. Not like I had much choice. I'll handle everything from now on. Just keep an eye on his secretary. She works late too. Mike loves me more than he ever loved you. He said that about me once too. We're different. He's completely devoted to me. I don't care about Mike anymore. Just take care of Emma. Of course, we'll be like sisters. She doesn't need a sister. She needs proper care. Mike told me about her medical history. Did he tell you about the months in hospital? The night fevers? I can handle it. I've been researching. Research isn't experience. I'm a licensed nurse. You don't need to worry anymore. Her health could worsen with changes. She needs stability. Are you saying I can't provide that? I'm saying you don't know what you're getting into. I've always wanted to be a mother. This is my chance. Being a mother is more than just wanting it. I can learn. I'll figure it out. At what cost to Emma? She's fragile. She's stronger than you think. You have no idea what it takes. Then teach me. Help me understand. Now you want my help? For Emma's sake, please. I'll send over her medical files. Study them carefully. Thank you, Sarah. I know this isn't easy. Nothing about this is easy. We're here to start moving in. The house will be empty by noon. You don't need to take everything. Those are my belongings, even Emma's childhood photos. I was there for every moment in those photos. She might want them someday. She knows where to find me. This is unnecessarily difficult. Like your affair wasn't? We're trying to start fresh. With my family. They chose this too. Did they? Or did Mike choose for everyone? Emma is happy about this. Emma is 19. She doesn't understand what's happening. She understands perfectly well. Wait until she gets sick again, then you'll understand. That won't happen. I hope you're right, for her sake. We'll be fine without you. We'll see about that. What's that supposed to mean? Like I said, you have no idea what you're getting into. We'll manage just fine. Remember this conversation when things get hard. Nothing I can't handle. That's what I thought too once. Just leave the house keys on the counter. Already done. Good luck. You'll need it. Your bitterness is unbecoming. It's not bitterness, it's experience. I refuse to let your negativity taint this day. It's not negativity, it's reality. The movers are coming at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'll be out before then. We should discuss Emma's medication schedule. I've prepared a detailed file. Could you walk me through it? Now you want my help? This is about Emma's health. She has 3 daily medications, morning, afternoon, evening. I know that much. But do you know what happens if she skips the evening dose? She'll be fine for 1 day. No, she won't. That's what I mean about experience. Stop treating me like I'm incompetent. I'm treating you like someone who doesn't understand chronic illness. I can learn. Learning isn't the same as living it. At least give me a chance. Emma doesn't have room for chances. I'll prove you wrong. I can handle this. For your sake, I hope you can. Have some faith in me, in us. Faith doesn't keep Emma healthy. Diligence does. I can be diligent. I'll do whatever it takes. Even if it means sleepless nights in the ER, if that's what Emma needs, yes. Words are easy. Let's see your actions. We're pulling into the driveway. I'm almost finished packing. The kitchen still has some of your things. I'm taking my cookware, even Emma's favorite soup pot. Especially that. I made her soup in it every time she was sick. She might want it someday. Then she shouldn't have chosen sides. You're being petty. No, I'm being practical. New life, new cookware. You're making this harder than it needs to be. You made it hard when you slept with my husband. I fell in love. I can't help that. You could have helped spreading your legs. How dare you? Truth hurts, doesn't it? You're just bitter and jealous. I'm disappointed and betrayed. There's a difference. We're not going to see eye to eye on this. Finally, something we can agree on. Did you really have to take all the photos? I left your room untouched. But the family albums are gone. Those were my memories too. So you really divorced Dad and left? You can still come with me, Emma. Why would I want that? I know this is hard to understand. Hard? You're abandoning everything. I'm not abandoning you. I'm giving you a choice. A choice? Like I had a choice about being sick all the time? Emma, please don't do this. My whole life is ruined because of my weak body. That wasn't anyone's fault. All those times in the hospital, missing school. I stayed with you every night. What good did that do? I still failed everything. You were sick. We got through it. Got through it? I ended up in correspondence school. I hired the best tutors I could find, while other kids went to real school. You were too sick for regular classes. Because you couldn't give me a healthy body. I gave up everything to care for you. No one asked you to. I was your mother. Of course I did. A real mother would have done better. I did everything I could. Everything? I couldn't even pass my university exams. You barely studied. Used every excuse not to. Medicine made me tired. You used that excuse for everything. It was true. Even when you felt fine, you avoided studying. An hour of studying made me feel sick. That's not how illness works, Emma. What would you know? You're not even a real doctor. I'm a licensed nurse who spent 15 years caring for you. Well, you failed. Is that really what you think? If I had been born healthy, none of this would have happened. You can't blame me for your choices. Watch me. Don't ever show your face again. Emma, please, think about what you're saying. I have thought about it for years. All those nights in the hospital mean nothing now. You don't mean that. I do. Go live your new life. This isn't you talking. This is anger. This is exactly me, the real me. When you calm down... I am calm. This is just the truth. If that's how you really feel. It is. Goodbye, Sarah. Emma, I love you. I always will. Just go. Leave me alone. I hope one day you'll understand. I understand perfectly. You failed me. No, Emma, you're failing yourself. Don't turn this around on me. I'm not. I'm just being honest. Your honesty is cruel. The truth often is. Goodbye, Emma. Emma's really upset. Did you expect something else? She'll calm down eventually. Take care of her when she gets sick again. She's not that fragile anymore. Keep telling yourself that. We'll manage. Don't say I didn't warn you. We don't need your negativity. No, you need my nursing experience, but you'll figure that out soon enough. Is that a threat? It's a reality check. We'll be just fine without you. Famous last words. Your lack of faith is astounding. My abundance of experience is informing. We'll prove you wrong. I truly hope you do, for Emma's sake. Where's my blue photo album? In my boxes. Those are my childhood photos. They're my memories too, Emma. I was the one in the hospital bed. And I was the one holding your hand every night. I need those photos. For your new perfect family? That's not fair. Neither is blaming me for your health. At least leave the medical records. Those are copied and filed in your room. You thought of everything, didn't you? I always did. You just never noticed. Hard to notice from a hospital bed. Hard not to notice from your bedside. Just leave the photos, please. Why? So you can pretend I was never there? No, so I can remember the good times. The good times? When were those exactly? When you read to me, when we watched movies together. In between the IVs and the medications? Yes, despite all that. Emma, those memories are tainted for me now. Why? Because I got sick? No, because you grew up and decided I was to blame. I was angry. I lashed out. You're still lashing out. I'm trying to make peace. By demanding I leave my memories behind? By asking you to share them with me. I'll think about it, but no promises. Sarah, are you there? What do you want after all this time? We need to talk. It's about Emma. Is she okay? Not really. Can we discuss something important? Just tell me what's wrong. They found something in her work physical. What did they find? Kidney disease. The doctor says she needs dialysis. What? She was finally healthy. The test came back last week. It's serious. What stage? What did the nephrologist say? They say she's already at the level of needing dialysis. But she was doing so well. Any symptoms? She's been tired lately. We thought it was just work stress. She needs immediate treatment. There's more. She's dating someone. What does that have to do with anything? James Thompson, the company president's son. And if he finds out about the dialysis, with proper treatment, she can still live a normal life. His family is very traditional. So you're more worried about her relationship than her health? The transplant could fix everything. Transplant? Yes. Would you consider donating your kidney? My kidney? No, that's not my responsibility. You raised her for 15 years. And then you all cut me out of her life. This is different. She needs help. Her real mother should do it. What real mother? You don't know? I'm just her adoptive mother. What are you talking about? Mike never told you? Told me what exactly? Emma was 5 when I married Mike. She's not your biological daughter? No, and clearly not yours either. Mike never mentioned this. Typical. He hides everything important. So, who is her biological mother? Ask your husband. He knows where to find her. All this time, I thought. Now you know how I felt about the affair. This isn't about that. No, it's about Emma needing someone's kidney. We're desperate here. And I'm your last resort? You're her mother. You were. Was past tense, remember? People's lives change. Yes, like when my husband had an affair and my daughter disowned me. That was 5 years ago. And now you want my kidney. We need help. No, ask her biological parents. Please reconsider. Goodbye, Rachel. Sarah, wait. Let's talk about this. There's nothing to talk about. There must be something I can say. Not unless you have a time machine. I know we've had our differences. Differences? You destroyed my family. I fell in love. I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. Well, we did. Emma and I both did. I'm trying to make it right. By asking for my kidney? By trying to save Emma's life. Save it for someone who cares. Sarah, please. I said goodbye, Rachel. Her whole future is at stake. Not my problem anymore. She could lose James. Still more worried about the boyfriend than her health? The transplant would solve everything. Nothing solves everything. At least think about it. I have thought about it. The answer is no. You're being cruel. No, I'm being realistic. Find her real mother. What if we can't find her? That's not my concern. Your match. You could save her. I'm done saving Emma. She made her choices. She was a child. She's an adult now, facing adult consequences. The sins of the child should not be visited upon the adult. The sins of the adult are her own to bear. I can't believe how cold you're being. I can't believe you're surprised. She could die, Sarah. Then I suggest you keep looking for her biological mother. You're our last hope. Then I'm afraid you're all out of hope. I found Emma's original birth certificate. So now you know everything. Why didn't anyone tell me? Ask your husband. He's good at keeping secrets. This changes everything. Does it? Or does it just give you an excuse? We need to discuss options. There are no options. Find her birth mother. She's already refused. Then that's your problem to solve. You could save her life. I already did that for 15 years. One more time, Sarah. Please. One more time? You mean like the affair? That's not fair. Neither is asking me to undergo surgery for a daughter who disowned me. She's desperate. We all are. Welcome to my world 5 years ago. I'm begging you, Sarah. And I'm telling you, no. Mom, we need to talk. What's wrong? Dad just told me something about my real mother. Oh, Emma. Why didn't you tell me? Your father wanted to wait. Wait 19 years? He thought it was best until you were stronger. You mean until you needed something from me? That's not true. I found her, my birth mother. And? She doesn't want anything to do with me. I'm so sorry. She won't even consider donating. What did she say? Said she doesn't know me anymore. Can't give an organ to a stranger. What about your father? He refused too. Said he's too busy with work. Of course he is. Everyone has abandoned me. Emma, that's not true. You're the only mother I have left. Now I'm your mother again? I was wrong before. So wrong. You said some very hurtful things. I know. I was awful to you. You called me useless. Said I ruined your life. I didn't mean it. I was angry. For years, I was stupid, blamed you for everything. You did more than blame me. I remember everything you did for me. Do you? The hospital nights, the tutoring, everything. Now you remember. Please, I need your help. Why should I help you? I want to keep my job. I want to marry James. The same life goals Rachel mentioned. What do you mean? She was more worried about your relationship than your health. This isn't about Rachel. No, it's about you needing my kidney. I'm begging you. You abandoned me, called me worthless. I was wrong, so wrong. You can't take those words back. Please don't abandon me like everyone else. Like you abandoned me? I know I hurt you. Hurt doesn't begin to cover it. I'll do anything to make it right. There are some things you can't fix. Mom, please. Don't call me that. You raised me, loved me. And look how you repaid that love. I was a terrible daughter. Yes, you were. But I've changed. Because you need something. That's not fair. Neither was how you treated me. I'll never forgive myself for that. At least we agree on something. Please, I'm running out of options. You ran out of options with me years ago. What about all those times you said you loved me? Love doesn't erase pain. So you're really going to let me suffer? Like you let me suffer? This is different. This is my life. And you threw away our relationship. I was young and stupid. Actions have consequences. Even fatal ones? Dialysis isn't fatal if managed properly. But my whole life will be ruined. I hope you find a donor soon. Goodbye, Emma. Mom, please don't do this. You made your choice years ago. Now I'm making mine. You'll regret this. I've had 5 years of regrets already. Please reconsider. I'm begging you. I spent years begging you to take care of yourself. I was sick. I didn't know how. You didn't want to know how. There's a difference. I'm trying to do better now. And I'm trying to move on with my life. By letting me die? By letting you face the consequences of your actions. I thought mothers were supposed to be forgiving. I thought daughters were supposed to be grateful. I am grateful. I just didn't know how to show it. And now it's too late. It's never too late. Please, Mom. I'm sorry, Emma. I truly am. But I can't do this. Can't or won't? Doesn't matter. The result is the same. It matters to me. I wish things were different. I really do. They can be. You can make them different. No, Emma. You made them different 5 years ago. I was a stupid kid. And now you're a desperate adult. Mom, please. I'm begging you. Goodbye, Emma. I hope you find the help you need. I found my old diary. The one from the hospital. I wrote horrible things about you. I remember. You read it? I read everything, watched everything, worried about everything. I was just a kid. A kid who became an adult making the same choices. I can change. Because you need something. Because I understand now. Understanding comes too late sometimes. Not if we try. Not if you help me. Emma. Please, Mom. I need you. You needed me then. You rejected me. I was hurting, lashing out. And now I'm hurting. I'm sorry, truly sorry. I know you are, but it doesn't change the past. But we could change the future. My future is already on a different path now. A path that doesn't include me? A path you chose for us when you cut me out. I didn't know what I was doing. But you knew what you were saying. I wish I could take it all back. But you can't. No one can. So that's it? You're done with me? I'm done with the pain, Emma. I'm done with the hurt. What about the love? You always said a mother's love is forever. I will always love you, Emma. But sometimes love isn't enough. It has to be enough. Please, Mom. One more chance. I'm sorry, Emma. I can't. Mommy, please. Bye, Emma. I hope you find peace. Sarah, please. Things are getting worse. What do you mean? Emma's barely leaving her room now. Except for dialysis? Yes, 3 times a week. That's normal for her condition. She's not handling it well. Most people don't at first. She's drinking, overeating. That will affect her levels. I know, but she won't listen. Sounds familiar. I can't handle the caretaking anymore. Now you understand what I dealt with. This is different. She's truly sick now. She was always sick. You just didn't want to see it. I need your help. My help comes with a price now. Name it. $1 million. That's insane. Is it for saving her life? No one has that kind of money. Your wealthy future in-laws might. They don't know about her condition yet. Of course they don't. Be reasonable. Fine, $500,000. For caretaking. For everything. The kidney, the care, the sacrifice. That's still asking the impossible. Then we have nothing more to discuss. Sarah, please, reconsider. I have, many times. My price is set. She's your daughter. She stopped being my daughter 5 years ago. That was the anger of a child. Anger that destroyed our relationship. You could rebuild it. With a kidney and $500,000? With love and forgiveness. I'm fresh out of both. Sarah. Goodbye, Rachel. Emma told James everything. How did that go? His parents called it off. Not surprising. They said a chronic illness would burden their family. At least they were honest. She's devastated. She'll survive. She's completely withdrawn. Give her time. She won't even look at Mike anymore. Can you blame her? He's her father. A father who refused to help his own daughter. This isn't what I wanted for our family. It never is. Will you at least visit her? My offer stands. $500,000. This isn't about money anymore. It was never about money. Then what was it about? Consequences, choices, reality. That's all that matters to you now? That's all that's left. What about compassion, forgiveness? I gave those for 15 years. Now I'm all out. She's fading away, Sarah. Then I suggest you find her a donor, quickly. I thought you were her donor, her mother. I thought so too, once upon a time. Please, Sarah, I'm begging you. I've heard that before, from Emma. And now you know my answer. You're really going to let her die? I'm really going to let her live with her choices, just like I'm living with mine. This isn't how it was supposed to be. Oh, it wasn't, but here we are. At least think about it. I have, for 5 years. My answer stands. Then I guess we have nothing more to say. I guess we don't. Goodbye, Rachel. The doctors say her condition is stabilizing. Good. She's adapting to dialysis. She'll need to. She's asking about you. The price hasn't changed. You're really going to maintain this position? Just like she maintained hers for 5 years. People can change. Yes, they can. I have. Into someone cruel and unforgiving. Into someone who values herself more than your daughter. More than someone who discarded me like trash. She was a child, Sarah. And now she's an adult. My position stands. Then I have nothing more to say. That seems to be a running theme. The dialysis center asked about family medical history. You should have had that in her files. They need more detail. That's why finding her birth mother matters. She won't even take our calls now. Sounds familiar. This isn't the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. Abandonment. You could change everything. $1 million. For a kidney? For 15 years of ingratitude. She was just a child. And now she's an adult facing adult consequences. How can you be so heartless? I learned from the best, my ex-family. We were never your family, were we? Not really. No, I see that now. Well, congratulations on your newfound clarity. Sarcasm doesn't suit you, Rachel. And bitterness doesn't suit you, Sarah. It's not bitterness, it's resolution. To let Emma die? To let Emma live, or not, her choice. You're a monster. I'm a survivor. Goodbye, Rachel.
Emma continued her dialysis treatments, adjusting to a new reality far different from her dreams. The engagement to James was officially ended after his family learned of her condition. She became increasingly reclusive, leaving her room only for medical treatments. Both Mike and Rachel struggled to handle Emma's deteriorating mental health, while Sarah moved forward with her life, keeping her distance from the family that had once abandoned her. The request for $1 million remained unanswered, along with Emma's hopes for a normal life. She now spent her days at home, bitter and angry, especially toward her father and Rachel. A stark reminder of how choices and consequences shape our lives.
Greg, where are you? I thought you'd be home by now.
Sorry, I got held up at work. We've got a situation at the construction site that I need to handle.
What kind of situation? You've never had to stay overnight for work before.
I know, but this is urgent and we're behind schedule. My boss needs me to oversee the project.
Can't someone else handle it? We had plans tonight, remember?
I really wish I could, but I'm the only one with the expertise to deal with this. The whole project is riding on me getting this fixed ASAP.
I don't understand, Greg. This is so sudden. You never mentioned anything about this project before.
It just came up. You know how demanding my job can be. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
But we just got married. I thought we'd have more time together before work took over again.
I hate that the timing is horrible. I feel awful about this, but I don't have a choice.
Fine, but I expect a better explanation when you get back. This doesn't feel right.
I know this is frustrating, and I'm sorry. I'll explain everything better once this is resolved. Try not to worry.
Just keep me posted, okay? And make sure you're getting enough rest, even if you have to stay there.
I will. I'm gonna be tied up the rest of the evening. I'll check in again in the morning.
Okay, I love you. Good night.
Love you too. Night.
Hey, are you still up? I can't sleep. I'm worried about you in this whole work situation. I really think we need to talk more about this. Can you call me? Greg, you said you'd check in. I'm getting concerned. You're starting to scare me. It's not like you to go completely silent like this. If you can't call, at least send me a quick message so I know you're all right.
I'm fine, just in back-to-back meetings. I'll call you as soon as I can step away, hopefully in an hour or two.
Meetings? At this hour? Greg, it's almost midnight. What is going on?
It's this project. We're on a tight deadline and everyone is pulling long hours. I have to get back, I'm sorry.
This whole thing feels off. We need to have a serious talk when you get back.
I know, and we will, but I really need you to trust me right now and let me focus on work. I have to go. I'll call you tomorrow.
I'm trying to be understanding, but this is a lot to take in. Please don't shut me out.
You're right, and I'm not trying to shut you out. I'm just under a lot of pressure. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Morning. Did you get any sleep? How are the repairs going?
Morning. Not much sleep, but we made good progress overnight. I think we'll wrap up by this afternoon.
That's good, right? So you'll be home tonight?
Should be, but I might have to see the project through this weekend to get us fully back on track. I'll keep you posted.
The whole weekend? Greg, what is this project? Why haven't you ever mentioned it before?
It's a new contract that just came in, high-profile client with a lot of demanding specifications. I couldn't talk about it before because of confidentiality.
I see. I don't mean to pry into your work, but as your wife, I feel like I should know if you're going to be gone for days with no notice.
You're right, and I should have prepared you for the possibility. This client has been very unpredictable with last-minute changes.
I know your work is important, but I'm important too, Greg. Something doesn't feel right about this situation.
I understand, Susan. You are the most important thing to me. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't absolutely necessary for my career and for our future.
I want to believe that, but it's hard when you're being so evasive. We've always been open with each other.
You're right. I haven't been as transparent as I should be. The truth is this client is very high maintenance, and I didn't want you to worry about all the demands they're putting on me and my team.
I appreciate you trying to protect me, but I'd rather know what's going on, even if it's stressful. I'm your partner. I'm here to support you.
You're right. I'll do my best to keep you more in the loop, even if I can't share all the details. Thank you for being so understanding.
Of course. I love you and I'm here for you. Just promise me you'll take care of yourself and come home as soon as you can.
I promise. I love you too. I better get back to it, but I'll check in again later today.
Hey, how's your day going? Any updates on when you'll be back? I ran into Jennifer from HR at the coffee shop earlier. I was surprised to see her still in town.
Huh? What'd Jennifer say?
She asked if we were going out of town for your vacation days. She seemed to think you had taken time off this week.
That's odd. I haven't requested any vacation time recently. She must be confused.
Really? Because she double-checked and said you definitely put in for days off starting Wednesday.
That can't be right. I'll have to talk to HR and get that straightened out.
Please do. And while you're at it, maybe you can clear up the confusion about this mysterious work trip of yours.
What do you mean? I told you it's for a high-priority client project. Why would Jennifer know anything about that?
I don't know, Greg, but something doesn't add up. You say you're away for a work emergency, but HR thinks you're on vacation.
I don't know what to tell you, Susan. There must be some miscommunication somewhere. I'll get to the bottom of it, but right now I need to focus on getting this job done.
Fine, but we're not done discussing this. I don't like feeling like I'm being lied to, Greg.
I'm not lying to you. I'll explain everything as soon as I can. I have to go. I'll call you later.
Wait, Greg. Please don't shut me out like this. Talk to me. I called your office. They said there are no off-site projects or client emergencies that anyone is aware of. What is really going on? Where are you?
I can't talk now. I'll explain later.
Hey, Greg, is everything okay? I saw Susan call the office looking for you.
No, everything is not okay. Susan is getting suspicious about our trip. She talked to Jennifer and found out I'm supposedly on vacation.
Oh no, what did you tell her?
I said there must be some miscommunication and that I'm working on an important client project, but she's not buying it.
Damn it, I knew we should have come up with a better cover story. What are you going to do?
I don't know. I hate lying to her, but I can't tell her the truth. Not yet.
I know it's hard, but we agreed this is for the best. We need this time away together to figure things out.
You're right. I just didn't expect it to unravel so quickly. Susan is really upset.
Greg, Mina, what the hell is going on? Why are you two texting about lying to me and needing time away together?
Susan! I can explain.
Susan, please calm down. It's not what it sounds like. Not what it sounds like. It sounds like you're covering for Greg and that you two are sneaking around behind my back.
We're not sneaking around. Mina is just trying to help me deal with a difficult work situation.
Difficult work situation? Is that what we're calling it? Because it sure seems like you're having an affair. Susan, I promise you, Greg and I are not having an affair. I'm just supporting him as a friend. A friend? Then why are you secretly texting about needing time away together? What aren't you telling me?
Susan, please, you have to trust me. I know how this looks, but it's not what you think.
How can I trust you when you're clearly hiding something from me, both of you? Susan, I understand you're upset and you have every right to be, but this is between you and Greg. I shouldn't be in the middle of it.
Mina is right. Susan, I know I haven't been fully honest with you, and I'm sorry, but I need you to give me a little more time to sort this out.
More time to sort what out? Your story keeps changing, Greg. First it was an equipment project, then a demanding client, now a difficult work situation. What is the truth?
The truth is, I'm struggling, Susan. With work, with our marriage, with everything. I needed some space to think.
And you thought the best way to get space was to lie to me and run off with Mina, instead of talking to me, your wife? I'm going to bow out now. You two clearly have a lot to discuss. I'm sorry for any confusion I've caused.
Susan, Mina didn't do anything wrong. I'm the one who hasn't been honest with you. Let me try to explain.
I'm listening, but no more lies, Greg. I want the truth, all of it.
You're right. No more lies. But can we please talk about this in person? I don't want to do this over text.
I don't know. Can we? Are you even going to come home?
Of course I'm coming home. I love you, Susan. I know I made a mess of things, but I want to fix it. I'll be home tonight and we can talk about everything, I promise.
Fine, but I'm holding you to that promise, Greg. Don't make me regret giving you another chance.
Thank you, Susan. I'll see you tonight, and I'll tell you everything. No more secrets.
Mina, I need to talk to you. I know you're not just a colleague to Greg.
Susan, hi! I understand you're upset, but like I said, there's nothing going on between me and Greg. We're just friends.
Stop lying to me, Mina. I know about Greg's resignation. He cleared out his office on Friday and is leaving the company at the end of the month.
Oh, I see. Yes, he did resign recently. He said he needed a change.
A change, right. And I suppose that has nothing to do with you.
Susan, please, I didn't want to be the one to tell you this.
Tell me what? What have you been keeping from me? I thought you were my best friend.
I am your friend, Susan, and I care about you, which is why this is so hard.
Just tell me the truth, Mina. I deserve that much.
The truth is, Greg and I have been seeing each other for about 2 years now.
2 years? Are you kidding me? How could you do this to me?
It wasn't planned, Susan. It just happened. We were working closely together and developed feelings for each other.
Developed feelings? You mean you started sleeping with my husband?
It's not just physical. Greg and I have a deep connection. We understand each other in a way no one else does.
Is that supposed to make me feel better? That this affair is deep and meaningful? You betrayed me, Mina.
I know, and I'm so sorry. We never meant to hurt you, but we can't deny how we feel about each other anymore.
So all those times you were working late with Greg, all those business trips, it was all a lie. You were with him.
Yes, and I know how wrong it was, but we were in love, Susan. We are in love.
Love? This isn't love, Mina. This is a betrayal of our friendship, of my marriage, of everything.
I know it seems that way, but it's not black and white. Greg was unhappy for a long time. You have to have seen that.
Don't you dare try to blame this on me. I've been a good wife to Greg. If he was unhappy, he should have talked to me, not jumped into bed with my best friend.
You're right, Susan. I'm not trying to blame you. This is on us. Greg and I take full responsibility for our actions.
I can't believe this is happening. My husband and my best friend sneaking around behind my back for years.
I know it's a shock, and I know it's going to take time for you to process this. But please know, we never wanted to hurt you.
Well, you did. More than you can possibly imagine. I don't know how I'll ever get past this.
I understand, and I'll respect whatever you need right now, even if that means cutting me out of your life. Just know that I'm truly sorry.
I can't talk to you anymore right now, Mina. I need space to figure out what this means for me and Greg.
Of course, I'll leave you be, but if you need anything, even just to yell at me some more, I'm here.
I think you've done enough. Please just stay away from me and let me deal with my husband. Goodbye, Mina.
Goodbye, Susan. For what it's worth, I do love you and cherish our friendship. I'm sorry I ruined that.
So what happens now, Mina? You and Greg ride off into the sunset while I'm left to pick up the pieces?
It's not like that, Susan. Greg and I have been talking and we want to try to make this as painless as possible for everyone.
Painless? You've been sleeping with my husband for 2 years. There's no painless way out of this.
I know, and I'm sorry, but Greg and I have a plan. A way for us to start over without completely upending your life.
Oh, really? And what's this grand plan of yours?
Greg and I are moving to the city. We found a small apartment and I've lined up a job there.
So he's just going to leave? Abandon the life we built here? The family we created together?
It's not abandonment, Susan. It's a chance for a fresh start for all of us. We don't want a messy divorce or custody battle.
And what about my kids? Have you even thought about how this will affect them?
Of course we have. That's why we're trying to make this transition as smooth as possible. The kids are nearly grown now, Susan.
That doesn't mean they don't need their father. You can't just replace family with a shiny new life.
No one is replacing anyone. Greg will still be there for the kids. We're not moving that far.
It's not about distance, Mina. It's about stability, trust, commitment, all the things you two have thrown away.
I know this is hard to accept right now, but in time, you'll see it's for the best. You can move on, find a new partner, rediscover yourself.
I don't want a new partner. I want the husband I married, the life we built. You had no right to take that from me.
You're right. It wasn't our right, and I know we handled this poorly, but we're trying to move forward in the best way we can now.
The best way for who? You and Greg? Because it sure doesn't feel like you have my best interests at heart.
We do care about you, Susan, which is why we want to make this split as equitable as possible. We're willing to give you the house.
The house? You think that makes up for what you've done?
No, but it's a start. We don't want to drag you through a long, painful divorce process. This way you can keep your home, your stability.
And what about finances? Alimony? Child support? You think you can just walk away with no responsibilities?
Of course not. Greg will continue to support you and the children. We're not trying to leave you high and dry.
Well, forgive me if I don't quite trust your word right now. You've been lying to me for years. How do I know this isn't just another manipulation?
I know we have a long way to go to rebuild any kind of trust, but I promise you, we will make this right, however long it takes.
I don't want your promises, Mina. I want actions. I want to see remorse, responsibility, respect.
You're absolutely right, and that starts now, with complete transparency and following through on our commitments to you.
I'll believe it when I see it. In the meantime, I need to process this. I can't keep looking at your messages without feeling sick.
I understand. Take all the time and space you need. We'll be here when you're ready to talk more.
Don't hold your breath. The only thing I'm ready for is to see a lawyer and protect myself and my kids.
That's understandable. Do what you need to do. Just know that, on our end, we will strive to be fair and make this as painless as possible, whatever that looks like.
I'll be the judge of what's fair. Goodbye, Mina. I'll have my lawyer contact you and Greg.
I'm sorry it's come to this, Susan. I hope in time we can find a way forward. Take care of yourself.
Susan, it's Greg. I know it's been a long time, but I need to talk to you about the house.
Greg, what house? What are you talking about?
And it's in terrible shape, completely vandalized.
And what does that have to do with me? I haven't lived there in years.
I know, but your name is still on the deed. Legally, you're responsible for the property.
I'm sorry, are you seriously contacting me after a decade to try to pin your neglected responsibilities on me?
It's not like that, Susan. I just didn't know the extent of the damage. I thought maybe you were having it maintained.
Why would I maintain a house I don't live in a town I left years ago?
I don't know, rental income? Property value? It's a big asset to just let fall apart.
An asset? That's really something coming from you. You left me with a mortgage, a mountain of bills, and 2 kids to raise.
I paid alimony and child support. I didn't leave you with nothing.
No, you just left me for my best friend and abandoned your family. But sure, let's quibble over a rundown house now.
Look, I know I made mistakes in the past. I'm not proud of how I handled things, but this is a current pressing issue. The neighbors are complaining. The city is threatening fines.
And how is any of that my problem?
Because your name is on the paperwork. If we don't act fast, this could come back to bite you legally and financially.
Oh, so now you're worried about my well-being? Where was that concern 10 years ago?
I'm trying to make things right, Susan. I want to protect you from any fallout from this.
Protect me? By contacting me out of the blue to drop this mess in my lap?
I didn't mean to ambush you with this. I was just hoping we could problem solve together.
Problem solve? Here's a solution. Deal with it yourself. It's not my house anymore. Not my responsibility.
But the deed is in your name too. Legally, it is your responsibility.
Then take me off the deed. I don't want anything to do with that house or the memories attached to it.
It's not that simple. We'd have to get lawyers involved, go through a whole process. I was hoping to avoid that.
Well, you should have thought about that before you let the house fall into disrepair. Actions have consequences, Greg.
I know, you're right. I dropped the ball on this. I was just hoping, after all this time, we could find a way to work together.
Work together? Like you and Mina work together to betray me and blow up our family?
That's not fair, Susan. Yes, Mina and I handled things poorly back then, but we've tried to be responsible since, to do right by you and the kids.
Responsible? Is that what you call disappearing from your children's lives, barely seeing them once a month if they're lucky?
I did my best, Susan. It's hard to be present when you're trying to start over in a new city, a new life. I thought I was doing the right thing by giving you space.
Space is one thing, completely checking out on your parental duties is another. But what else should I expect from someone who couldn't even manage basic home maintenance?
I deserve that. I know I've let a lot of things slide, but I want to do better. I want to step up.
It's too late for that, Greg. You've made your choices. You have to live with them. I'm not going to swoop in and clean up your messes anymore.
I understand. I had no right to ask that of you, not after everything. I'll figure out the house situation on my own.
You do that, and in the future, think long and hard before you come to me with your problems. I've worked too hard to rebuild my life to get dragged back into your chaos.
You're right. I'm sorry for overstepping. I hope you know, despite my many failings, I only ever wanted the best for you and the kids.
You had a funny way of showing it, but that's in the past now. I've moved on, and I suggest you do the same. Goodbye, Greg.
Goodbye, Susan. And for what it's worth, I am truly sorry for all the pain I caused. I hope one day you can forgive me.
Forgiveness is earned, Greg, not given. Focus on being a better man, a better father. That's the only way to make amends now. The children refused to meet or communicate with their father. He tried apologizing to his parents, but of course, they wouldn't help him anymore. Mina's family responded similarly, so with no one to help them in the house they'd neglected now requiring attention, they were forced to sell it. However, the remaining mortgage was still substantial, so they were left with significant debt. Currently, both find it difficult to secure regular employment and work part-time at restaurants alongside younger temporary workers to barely make ends meet. Sarah, I moved the packages that were delivered to Tyler's room. You two can unpack them together later when you get here.
What? No way. Did you actually touch my packages?
Oh, was that wrong? I mean, I just carried them, that's all.
Why were you even near my deliveries in the first place? What gave you the right to go near them? Were you watching for them? Have you been monitoring my deliveries all day?
They were just left in the middle of the hallway.
How long have they actually been there?
Just since this morning's delivery.
And you couldn't wait for me to handle them myself? Because that doesn't explain why you felt the need to move them. Where exactly did you move them to?
I just moved them all to Tyler's room because they were blocking the hallway.
You should have left them exactly where they were. Who told you to touch them? Did Tyler ask you to move them?
No one asked. I was just trying to help organize things before you move in with us.
Did anyone ask you to organize my things? What made you think you had the right to touch my belongings? Do you always touch other people's things? Is this a habit of yours? Do you move everyone's packages or just mine? How long were they sitting there before you decided to interfere?
They arrived this morning, but I moved them about an hour ago.
So they weren't even there that long. You just couldn't help yourself, could you?
You seem pretty upset about this. I guess I should have just left this to be taken care of by you or Tyler.
I'm saying, don't touch my things with your high school dropout hands. You'll contaminate my belongings.
Excuse me?
Are you hard of hearing too? Is that why you dropped out of school? Couldn't understand the teachers? Just stay away from my packages from now on. Were you alone when you moved them?
Yes, why?
I bet you opened them up too while you were at it. Now I'll have to check if anything's missing.
No, I didn't open anything. I really just carried them.
How can I be sure of that? How many packages did you actually move?
2 large boxes, 1 medium box, and 2 shopping bags.
And you're absolutely sure you didn't peek inside any of them? Not even a tiny look?
No, I was trying to help by moving your packages, that's all.
Did you shake the boxes? Try to guess what was inside?
Of course not. I just carried them carefully. Besides, I'm not interested in your personal belongings anyway.
Define carefully from your perspective. What does careful mean to someone who couldn't finish school? I never asked for your help, did I? In fact, who gave you permission to even touch my things?
But Tyler mentioned the deliveries were coming today, so I just...
That's not permission to handle them. Did Tyler specifically ask you to move them?
No, but I thought...
Exactly. You weren't asked to do anything. What gives you the right to make decisions about my property? Is this how dropouts think, making decisions without permission? Is this why you couldn't finish school? Couldn't follow simple instructions?
Excuse me?
How dare you touch a college graduate's belongings without permission? This is why uneducated people are such a problem. You don't understand basic respect, do you? Is this what happens without proper education? No understanding of boundaries?
Sarah, could you just calm down? What's with this sudden uneducated talk? It's very offensive.
Well, it's the truth, whether you find it offensive or not. If you don't like being called that, why don't you go back to high school now? A woman in her 30s wearing a school uniform. That would be hilariously disgusting.
Huh? What are you trying to say?
Are you slow to understand, too? Is that why you dropped out? Couldn't keep up with classes? Too difficult for you?
Sarah, what's gotten into you? You're acting very strange today.
Well, I had no idea you were a dropout. When your mother told me recently, I was just shocked.
Oh, I see. So Mom told you about my education. I guess that explains this horrible attitude. I'm surprised, since you were so friendly with me until recently.
From knowing your background, now I understand why you're always home when I visit.
What do you mean by that?
Don't people with real jobs usually work during the day, or do you just sit around all day? Do you even have work? What kind of job lets you stay at home? Or are you actually unemployed and just living off your parents? I always wondered why a woman over 30 was still single and living at home.
Excuse me? Though I'm surprised at your assumptions, my work schedule is absolutely none of your business.
Is it even a real job or just part-time work? What kind of hours do you even work? Do you work weekends or just whenever you feel like it? When I heard about your lack of education, it all made sense. People with poor education obviously have low incomes. That's why you still can't afford to live on your own.
Excuse me?
Do you even have a proper job?
Yes, I work full-time.
At what? A convenience store? Or maybe some kind of manual labor? Do you clean houses maybe? Stock shelves somewhere? Work in fast food? Probably some dead-end position since you lack qualifications.
What?
What's your actual job title? Do you even make minimum wage? Can you even support yourself? Do you get benefits? Any health insurance?
I think you're misunderstanding so much about my work, but...
You know that no man would want to marry someone like that. That's why you're a pathetic single woman still living off your parents. How shameless of you to mooch off them.
Excuse me, but can you tell me when I ever mooched off my parents? Did you actually hear that from my parents as well? I might not have finished high school, but I make a perfectly good income now.
Define what you mean by perfectly good income. Is it even enough to live independently? What's your monthly salary? Can you afford your own place? Can you pay your own bills? Do you have any savings?
To answer all your questions, yes, I earn enough to live on my own.
Then why are you still living here? Do you even contribute to household expenses? But you don't pay any living expenses to your parents, do you?
My financial arrangements with my parents have nothing to do with you.
So that's a no, right? How convenient for you. Living rent-free at your age. No responsibilities, no bills to pay. Just freeloading off your family.
You can say whatever you want, but it's none of your business.
It becomes my business when I'm moving into this house. At least Tyler and I will be responsible adults. We actually work for our money. We pay our own way. We're independent, unlike some people. Tyler and I will be paying $1,000 in monthly living expenses. Meanwhile, his dropout sister gets a free pass out of pity. If that's not mooching, what would you call it?
You seem very focused on money and status.
I earned my status through education, through hard work and study, through dedication. Unlike some people who couldn't even finish basic schooling, I'm focused on fairness. How dependent are you anyway? Do your parents buy your groceries too? Do they do your laundry for you, cook your meals, clean your room, pay your phone bill, and even buy your clothes?
What? Is that what you think of me?
Why should educated, hardworking people subsidize someone who couldn't even finish basic education?
I wonder if you've heard from Tyler or my parents why I'm exempt from living expenses, like about my job, or anything else about me besides my education status?
What else could there possibly be to know? Your work history at dead-end jobs, your failed relationships, your inability to support yourself, your lack of ambition. Are you suggesting there's some special reason you deserve special treatment? Did you fail high school because you couldn't understand the material? Or did you just give up? Was it too hard for you? Did you struggle with basic subjects? Could you not keep up? Why would I need to hear anything else about someone without an education? You're a single woman over 30 with no boyfriend, a dropout with low income, desperately clinging to living at home. That's all I need to know about you, nothing else. That tells me everything about your character.
I see. So you basically know nothing.
Just because you have wealthy parents who built this gorgeous house and a high-earning brother doesn't mean you should take advantage of them. Your family might be kind, but I won't be. Better prepare yourself for living together.
Tyler, has Sarah always been this mean to people? She's been acting very strange, and she seems to be so different from when I met her before, so I can hardly believe it's the same person.
Huh? What are you talking about? You know that Sarah's a very sweet and lovely person.
When was the last time you really talked to her? Have you ever seen her talk about people's education levels? Because that sweet and lovely person just called me an uneducated old maid.
What?
And she said I'm mooching off the family. She called me a burden.
Really? Is that true?
She's been harassing me about being a dropout. She called me pathetic and low class. She mocked my job and insulted my lifestyle.
No way. There must be some misunderstanding.
She changed completely after hearing that I didn't finish high school. She used to be so sweet and friendly, but the moment she found out about my education, she started looking down on me, calling me low income and bottom class. I've never felt so insulted. She went from friendly to cruel in an instant, just firing away terrible insults towards me. All because Mom mentioned about my education. Did you know she was like this? Has she shown this side in front of you before?
Oh, wait a minute. Did Sarah really say such things to you? When did this happen?
If you don't believe me, I can show you the text screenshots. You'll see her true colors. Every single message, from start to finish. Nothing edited. Want me to forward them now?
No, that's okay. Now that you mention it, she has been making strange comments lately. Asking about your education background, inquiring about your income. She keeps asking why you still live at home. She wants to know if you pay rent. She asks about your schedule and lifestyle. She keeps bringing it up at dinner. She mentions it to me frequently and even talks about it with her friends. Plus, she's always had this habit of subtly putting others down, especially about education, and career choices, and life decisions.
Ah, there you go. So you were also noticing this.
Yeah, but I just never noticed how bad it was.
That wasn't actually subtle at all. I think she was about 100 times worse than what you're imagining.
Really? That bad?
Want to see how she questioned my intelligence? Want to see the messages about my dropout hands contaminating her packages? Want to read her thoughts on my career prospects? Should I show you how she mocked my job? Would you like to see her comments about my living situation?
What?
Should I forward you the whole conversation? Every single message? From beginning to end? The complete exchange? She thinks I'm a low-income dropout living off my parents and brother. She doesn't even know that I'm the one who built this house. She has no idea who I am, what I've accomplished.
I see. I can understand why you're so upset. I actually did explain to her about this when she first came to the house, that you rebuilt it for us.
So you did tell her? Then she should know, right?
But thinking back, since she was so excited about the house, she probably wasn't even listening to what I was saying. Too excited about thinking of moving in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Come to think of it, she was pretty excited, wasn't she? Going on about how spacious the yard was and how she wouldn't mind living here.
She kept talking about the features of the house. She never once asked who designed it, or who built it, or who paid for it. She just assumed it was from our parents.
I guess so. Well, that explains all her assumptions.
Hey, I'm really sorry about everything. I'll explain everything to Sarah again, and we won't move in until she apologizes to you properly.
No, don't bother. She'll just panic and start sucking up to me. I don't want to be friends with someone who changes their attitude so easily.
Sis.
Let her show her true self. I'd rather know who she really is. Better now than later. I prefer this distance rather than being fake friends, so let's leave things as they are without any corrections.
What? Leave things as they are? Are you serious? You're saying that you would still let us live there? Even after Sarah made you feel so uncomfortable?
Yes, that's right. I understand that your wedding is soon and your stuff from New York has already been sent here. It wouldn't be petty to tell you to leave now, so you can live here.
Really? I feel so bad after knowing how she treated you.
You're my brother. I won't punish you for your wife's behavior. Remember, this is still your home too. Always has been and always will be.
Thank you, sis. I really appreciate your consideration. Sarah is a good person, but sometimes she can be a handful. But I'll make sure she doesn't make you uncomfortable anymore. And I'll subtly warn her about our behavior.
Please do so. Just make sure she stays out of my way. I don't want to interact with her as much as possible.
Of course I understand. I promise I'll talk to her. I'll handle this.
And Tyler,
Yes?
keep those screenshots in mind if she tries to deny anything later.
I will. I saved them all just in case.
Thank you for coming today.
It was a beautiful wedding. You were blessed by so many friends. It was truly a bright and joyful ceremony.
I know, everything was so perfect. Did you see how many successful people attended our wedding? Every single one of them accomplished. All college graduates, of course. Top universities. Prestigious careers, important positions. Unlike some people here. How out of place you must have felt, surrounded by so many educated people. I'm surprised how you managed to attend the wedding today. Oh, but thank you for the generous wedding gift. Despite being a dropout, I guess you were trying to prove something after I looked down on you for your lack of education, right?
I see you've already checked the amount.
Of course I did. I was curious what someone like you could afford. I had to make sure it wasn't embarrassing. Couldn't have a dropout giving an inappropriate amount. But I was shocked you could manage that much. How did you even get that money?
Don't worry about the gift money. It's nothing to me. It's just to celebrate your happiness with my brother.
Nothing to you? Really? How can it be nothing to you? With your background, your education level, your job situation, your living conditions.
Really, you don't need to worry.
You don't have to act so tough. To be honest, $3,000 must have been quite difficult for you. What do you say? Should I secretly return half of it?
No, that's fine.
Are you sure? That must have been several months of savings for you. Did you actually borrow that money from someone? Who helped you? Maybe from your parents? Or ask relatives for help? Did you have to take out a loan?
No, I didn't borrow any money.
Did you empty your savings? Did you sell any of your belongings? Work overtime? Take an extra job?
No, none of that. It's from my own money that I earned. More importantly, let me say this again. I look forward to our future together. Now that the ceremony is over, it finally feels like we're family. So let's try to enjoy living together.
What? Family? With you? Don't make me laugh. How presumptuous. You're nothing to me. Just Tyler's embarrassing sister. Still a burden we have to bear. And about living together. I'm sorry, but I just can't get along with you. I can't handle this any longer. So, could you please move out of the house today?
What?
Was I unclear? You heard me perfectly well. Just pack your things and leave the house right now.
Why do I have to move out?
We've been living together for almost a month, but living under the same roof as a dropout is more stressful than I imagined. So please leave. I can't stand breathing the same air as someone from the bottom class anymore.
Just explain to me, what exactly is stressing you out? Due to my work schedule, I leave early in the morning and return late at night, so we barely see each other. Plus, I take care of all my own chores.
Your mere presence is the problem. Your very being disturbs my peace. Just knowing you're in the house, the way you walk around like you belong here, like you have any right to be here. Just having you in the house is unbearable. Even your footsteps bother me. Just knowing there's a dropout around makes me sick.
What?
The way you exist. Everything about you irritates me. Your working class manners, your common behavior, your lower class habits, your very existence. Just every little thing.
Excuse me?
So please leave. We're heading to the after party now, so during that time, please pack your things and get out. I'll live in the house with your parents and Tyler. Just take all your things and leave nothing behind. I don't want any trace of you.
I can't believe this. What nonsense. You think I'll quietly leave just because you say so?
But you'll end up leaving pathetically anyway, so why not just leave now? The result will be the same.
What?
Think about it logically. Who deserves this house more? Who has the better claim? Who belongs here? A low-educated, low-income person like you versus a highly educated couple with college degrees. Plus, Tyler earns almost $100,000, and we're young, so we'll have children soon. We deserve it more. We have plans worthy of this house.
And what's your point?
Don't you get it? There won't be any place for you in this house. You'll definitely end up running away when you realize how pathetic you are. You'll always be out of place.
Really? We'll see about that.
A dropout like you doesn't deserve luxury. Do I need to spell it out for you? I'm saying someone without education doesn't belong in a mansion. There's no place for you here. Go find a place that suits your level. Maybe a tiny apartment. Or better yet, move back to your parents' old house.
Hey, Sarah, that's enough. Because we're the ones who actually be leaving the house.
What?
But this is what you meant by 100 times worse. Seems that this exchange in person leaves me speechless. I'm glad I already decided we move out.
Wait a minute. Did you say we? No, you can't be Tyler. I was just texting Michelle. There must be a mistake. You weren't supposed to hear any of this.
Yes, I'm your husband and today's groom, Tyler. I happened to be here with my sister to see her off. She showed me your text. I saw everything, including how you even mocked her wedding gift.
That's impossible. When did she show you? What exactly did you read?
I read all the messages sent to her.
You weren't supposed to see those messages. Michelle, how dare you show him our private conversation? You had no right to do this. This is just between us. This is private. You've just ruined everything.
Just by living in their house, how could you do this to her? I'm sorry, but our belongings are already packed. I arranged for movers to take them out during the ceremony. We're not going back to the mansion today. We're going to a regular apartment. We'll start a married life in a modest apartment that suits our means.
What? Wait, what's this about? Going back to an apartment on our wedding day? This isn't happening. This can't be real. You can't be serious.
I'm serious. We can't live together with them in this situation.
But we were supposed to live in the mansion. That was the plan, our dream home.
It's time to change our future plans.
I never heard about this. How dare you pack up our things and move them to an apartment without asking me? I won't allow such selfishness. This is unacceptable. Who gave you permission to do that? Just take everything back to the mansion right now. This is our wedding day, our special day. You're ruining everything.
That I won't allow your verbal abuse towards my sister. If you're fine with that, then keep complaining all you want.
Tyler, why are you being so cold to me today? You're usually so kind to me. This isn't like you at all. You never act this way. You're always gentle. You're always understanding. This isn't like you at all. Is this because of what your sister told you?
Of course it's because of that. Don't you get it?
But she's twisting everything and trying to turn you against me. She's trying to destroy our happiness, trying to keep us apart.
Anyone would act this way after seeing how terribly you treated my sister. You have no right to live in our family home if you look down on her. I'll come with you, so let's start a new life in an apartment.
But the mansion is perfect. We can't live in an apartment. It's not good enough for us. What about our plans, our future? This makes no sense. I just can't give up living in the mansion. The one who doesn't deserve to live there is your dropout low-income sister.
You've got everything wrong. My sister's actually the one who built that house. Of course, the owner and builder of the house should live there.
What? That mansion was built by Michelle? A dropout? No way. You must be joking. That's impossible. There's no way someone like her could afford to build a house like that. I know your parents built it. You're just making this up. A dropout could never build something like that.
You've been mocking her as a dropout and low income. My sister's actually a successful company president. She's not someone you should look down on.
What? Company president? How can a dropout run a company? That's absolutely ridiculous. You're making this up to defend her. There's no way. What kind of company would have a dropout as president? Is it some tiny local business?
And since you keep referring to her as a dropout, let me explain about that as well. Yes, technically my sister didn't complete high school here, but she actually did go to high school once. She actually attended high school abroad.
What? Abroad? You never mentioned this to me. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? So she's not even a real dropout? What country did she go to? How long was she there?
My sister was always interested in going overseas. She used her relatives' connections to attend high school abroad. Then while still in high school, she said she wanted to start a business, but our parents didn't want to rely too much on our relatives, so they had her return to the States.
Why didn't she just finish school here?
But transferring her back to a high school here was complicated with all the procedures and timing. Then my sister said, I'll quit school and focus on the company.
Is that why she's considered a dropout? She chose business over education? What kind of parents would allow that? Wasn't anyone concerned about her future? What was she thinking? Did she have any experience or skills at that age?
Though our parents were concerned about our future, they believed in letting us take responsibility for our own lives. If anything, everyone supported her entrepreneurship.
But without a proper education, how could they allow this? That's so irresponsible. And as a result, she became successful enough to build that mansion? You must be exaggerating.
It's the truth.
Is she really that successful? How much does she actually make?
It's amazing, right? She now runs a company with annual revenue in the tens of millions. As her brother, I'm really proud of her.
Really? Tens of millions? That's impossible. Michelle earning that much. This is just unbelievable. This can't be happening. Tyler, please tell me you're joking. Are you saying she's rich? That means she's richer than both of us combined? Why didn't you tell me before? All this time, she's been wealthy and powerful?
I'll tell you more details about my sister and our home when we get back. For now, let's focus on the wedding for the sake of everyone who came. After we see my sister off, let's head to the after party.
How can I face everyone now, after everything I said? This is humiliating. I can't bear it. Tyler, wait. We need to talk about this more. You can't leave it like this. So you were rich all along. Michelle, you've been secretly laughing at me this whole time, haven't you? Hiding such important information from me. You're really terrible.
I can't believe this. Instead of apologizing, you're getting angry at me. Besides, shouldn't you be at the after party right now?
How can I enjoy the after party in this situation? I can't focus at all, so I came to settle this. Michelle, apologize to me right now.
Excuse me?
This is all your fault for deceiving me. You let me believe you were poor. If you told me you were successful from the start, none of this would have happened. You let me make a fool of myself. I might have been somewhat wrong, but you need to apologize first. Say you're sorry for deceiving me. Then I'll apologize too. That's only fair.
I don't understand at all. I don't think I need to apologize to you.
What? You kept quiet about being a rich company president, didn't you? You trapped me. You let me believe you were just a dropout. If you had told me from the start, I wouldn't have looked down on you. I wouldn't have made Tyler dislike me. It's all because you hid such important information, so just apologize.
No, I absolutely refuse to apologize.
What did you say? How dare you? After letting me humiliate myself, you tricked me on purpose.
No, I didn't trick you. What's wrong with staying quiet? You're the one who made wrong assumptions on your own. Actually, your personality of judging people by their education and occupation is the real problem.
Just shut up. You're just a single woman over 30. At least I'm married and have a husband. I have something you don't. I achieved a real milestone, something you just failed at.
I don't think being single has nothing to do with this.
It has everything to do with this. Who cares about running a company? Who cares about the mansion? As a woman, I'm still the winner. I accomplished what matters. I got married in my 20s, before it was too late. And since I'm young, I'll have children soon. You're just a loser who's gone over 30 and will continue to live a lonely life staying single. You're still losing to me.
So this is what's important to you, being the winner or loser? Because I don't even care about any of that.
What good is success if you're just single? No man would want you now anyway. Too old, too successful, too intimidating. Men don't want women like you. Who would marry someone so full of herself? You'll always be alone.
I see you're determined to look down on me no matter what. But why should I care if I'm single and over 30? Being criticized for that doesn't bother me at all.
So apologize to me. You're socially beneath me, so apologize sincerely. Otherwise, I won't feel better. You need to make this right. Take responsibility. Just admit your deception. A real woman knows marriage is more important than career. That's what truly matters. That's what society values. That's what makes a woman complete.
Social standing? If you want to specifically refer to that topic, then I'll want to comment on that. Well, I'm actually your husband's boss, you know? And you're just an employee's wife. Clearly, you're the one who's beneath me in this situation.
Huh? Boss? What do you mean by boss? Tyler works at... not that company.
You heard from Tyler that I run a company, right? From your reaction, I guess you haven't heard that it's the company where Tyler actually works at.
What? Wait a minute. You mean Tyler's company is your company? That can't be true. That prestigious company? The one everyone knows? The one that pays him so well?
It is true. That's why your husband said he'd explain everything in detail when you got home, though I still can't believe you didn't even know about this at all.
Oh no! Then his position, his whole career, his entire future, even his salary. You're saying everything comes from you?
For Tyler's honor, I should mention that it wasn't nepotism. He properly took the entrance exam, and his current position is based on his abilities, and he works so hard for us. But Sarah, you clearly can't stand anything about me. In that case, why don't you ask Tyler to find a new job?
What? No, you can't be serious. Please don't. Not his job. Our future depends on it.
I think it's best if you and we have no connection at all. You probably hate that your husband works at a company run by a sister-in-law you despise, right?
Well, I didn't mean. I take it all back. Everything I said to you. I admit that I was wrong.
I don't want to apologize to you, and I'm fine with you despising me. But if that's your attitude, I'll change mine too. Since I want nothing to do with you, I'm firing your brother.
What? No, please. You can't do that. Please reconsider. I'll do anything. I'll change.
My brother is talented, so I'm sure he'll find another job quickly. Could you tell Tyler after the after party? Tell him, your sister wants to discuss your resignation. So contact her.
Please wait, please. Anything but firing him. There's no other company that would pay someone his age nearly $100,000. The benefits are amazing, and it's such a great work environment. Please reconsider firing him. We just got married. We have plans. We need his income, our future, and our life together. Everything depends on this. Please don't take this away from us.
No way. I mean, an employee's wife keeps antagonizing the president. I don't want to keep someone like that employed.
I promise I will change my attitude. Please reconsider. I'll apologize for everything I've said. I'll even get on my knees and beg. I'll leave the after party right now to come apologize to you. I'll never say anything about your education again. I'll treat you with respect. I'll be the perfect sister-in-law. Please don't ruin our future. Oh, do whatever you want. Anything at all. I'm begging you.
No need to do all of that, because I don't even want to see your face. Now, please deliver my message to him. This is also an order from your president. As an employee's wife, please comply properly. Make sure to tell him exactly what I said. Word for word. Don't change anything. After that, Tyler contacted me in a panic after hearing Sarah's message, and I explained everything that happened. Then, at Tyler's insistence, we had a meeting with me, Tyler, Sarah, and Sarah's parents to discuss about the future. Sarah's parents were furious with her. They said, "We don't want our foolish daughter to ruin Tyler's life. We'll have our daughter divorce him, so please don't fire him." As a result, Tyler separated from Sarah and continues to work as an excellent employee at my company. As for Sarah afterward, she started working at a company her parents found through their connections. However, most of the employees there are high school graduates or dropouts. She complains daily, coming home pale-faced, saying, "I can't even do what people without college degrees can do. My dropout boss is better at work than me, and my high school graduate senior is so respected. But I can't do anything, and everyone laughs at me."